Let's go, chat. What it do?
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading them out in his second season as a Buccaneer and his 7th.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work out in his game. And, you know, they want to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom chart.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter.
It ain't working. No, it ain't working.
You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
4th down. Here's Jake Camarda on the punt for the Bucs.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat?
Hardy deep for Baltimore.
I'm enjoying this, man.
Called on 3 times in the win last week, and this first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. 2nd such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
I guess we have to nickname him the
I know what's going on home team. I know what's going on my home team.
You talk about over 400 yards throwing the ball.
Let's go.
Running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs. And partner, you know how the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a big step. Stay ahead of the change, right? 4 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. Jackson. Throws right side, he's taken in by Bateman. And showed up a nice juke with the defender before the next wave could bring it down. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Jackson to throw.
Know what's going on, man. Stop playing with it.
Zay Flowers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go. They ain't messing with it, man.
That's 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a dangerous return man showing here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Buccaneers offense with their quarterback coming out for their second drive. As we check out the league leaders in passing yards, you can see he's right up there among the best in the NFL at this point in the season. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. The 36-yard line stop there. This defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh, that's into a sea of penalties, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton hits it through the middle of the field. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercepted the pass.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're going to run right back out. They're feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now, heading back out onto the field. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because this thing stands, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here that maybe things will shake out a little bit. Someone loses and one moves on. But here we are right now. These are the true number 1 seeds. I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught by Evans. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. Mayfield. And that's complete. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Makes much sense. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of today's proceedings. That was a 3rd and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
It follows his charge, and it's Evans. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks different points. It's started with a few drops so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
To Travis Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And he backs it away. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven that needed some assistance. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
You and I both know this huddle before that last 3rd down play. That's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field.
That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this game deep into Tampa Bay territory. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 51 yards.
You know what's going on?
Now it's Jackson.
Ah!
And his pass is still complete.
Yes, sir. Up and out of boy there on first down. Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's him to the end zone. To the touchdown.
Let's go. I know what's going on, man.
Touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. It was last time it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to them. That's not how the drive was supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He's got him. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. There's Romo. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 6-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Mayfield now. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for another touchdown. Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they're trying to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all the week that this is what they have to execute. But do they really believe that this efficiently? You know, they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say there's no doubt in our mind we were going to be successful with this one.
And they'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Buccaneer territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing is Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Again to Henry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now Jackson. The Ravens at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they're coming up a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well with their execution, their discipline, and resilience. display in that victory.
And take this inside the 30 to about the 20-yard, maybe the 28-yard line. They have to get to the 20 to keep the drive on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. From the left side, complete. That's Flowers. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20. But he's a yard or two short. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They'll run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. That's complete. That stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jackson. To the goal. It's incomplete. That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw down with 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Jackson. And that is incomplete. It's the 4's down there. It's 3rd down. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. You think back to some of the great goal line losers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pushing his way through.
He's still in the tub, mama.
25. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total. Did you take it? Leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
Yeah! Yeah! Still a bit. Hey, Stank, come here, boo. Hey. Hey.
Mayfield. Oh, everything falling apart now, and nothing intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with.
If you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it in the coverage and gets it intercepted. Tim carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will eventually
Flexing on these niggas, man.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
They'll try to run for it. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Back at the 4, here's second and goal. They go play action with Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now penalty flag coming in late. That might be defense. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them down. But by the letter of the law.
And he'll get it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Derrick Henry. That's his 19th right. Able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker with the extra point, and a wrap is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And bulldozing his way through. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw Mayfield. That's the veteran. It's Ronnie Legs. And he gets it and shifts out the 40 to mark it down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Woods will go in motion right. Here's Mayfield. There's a short and taken in by Lutton. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. And again, it's Mayfield. Now, looks like they're going to be batted away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Mayfield. Over the middle, there's a catch. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Yeah. Nick. Come on. Get in. Dry yourself off. There you go.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll go up the middle of White, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 35-yard line. Now it's 1st down. He'll drop to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Here's his 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. And that throw behind his man. He missed it, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. By Smith. And the Ravens are going to have it here to the 32-yard line. So I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off. But they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
Think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his team, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you took this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Opted to run for it, the decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the trailer. Here's Jackson in front. This one is complete. The pressure got to him until you released it. And 2nd down.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2 or 3 step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of it in a heartbeat.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Jackson. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Again, Jackson. Oh, the Buccaneers, they hit, but they'll say it didn't play. That's personal economic deals halted by that incompletion. If you trust us to set your archer to get things moving again, or keep throwing it, and actually just the field, well, that's a bigger yardage. And look at this is very sensitive. Picked up and a pass in late short here as they take over the
delete all of them.
The first defense is the offensive encounter. They had their legs first to in the first half. Slowed up just to get by the interception. And it's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because they had so much to feel open. On the team like this, they're making some plays similar to the in the middle. It was out of bounds inside the 35.
I be fucking such a base roll. Respect you, nice skins, if you play slow. Teams ain't gonna lay low. Chain head game dumb, but he ain't slow. I ain't even speak the shit on Facebook with my phone. I ain't hanging on the nigga, I be chillin'. To the heavy waters, how I feel it. Pulling up on bros, boy, you try to get on shit. Always on a mission if I'm not a fucking specialist. Niggas hate me, so I gotta get my hand. I'm on the boat, like a Alabama. Every city with a bitch, you a bitch, nigga, long way. Time to get his kicks on the long way. I ain't gonna kill a project. 30 extra gunshot when I drove away. I be fucking on a base road. Bad bitch, nice skin, she can play gold. And the twin screen got the lay low. But his head gang done, but she ain't slow.
Mayfield from the get down, third down.
Say you want to show me my own way. I ain't giving me I think I ain't even keep shit on thinking what my phone is. I know that about you. Know you did some fake shit, but I still care about you. And you know you ain't shit, but I still care about you. I'm a big feelings, but I know that. I don't give a fuck if niggas hate on we don't win. Niggas tell me I'm gonna drop the hit again. 2025, he gon' get the hit. Fuck my name and fuck my name and shit. So this on the main pro, that bitch like the name. This one make game like she gotta lay low. Johnny head game dumb, but she ain't slow. Turned up and I'm on. Say you want to me, but I'm wrong. Say it ain't keep me, I ain't sing along. I ain't even keep the shit on vacate with my phone.
Cause I ain't worried about you. Why y'all hating? Cause I ain't worried.
It takes this near the 25, just a little fix there. It's the 22. The Ravens offense, Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he has been a monster in red zone for the first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
Boy, been running his ass or what?
Inside the 30. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So it's 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into the second half blowout material. That run again with Henry. And he's able to lower his way down to 16-yard line. Down to 16.
But I still, I want to do I want to do nigga, if I mean, I'm going to do it.
And the Ravens are going to be back to the pretty guys.
Nigga tell me how to ring science bag. I tell you how I eat that pussy like a foot. I don't care if it's easy to take my fault. I really please.
Derrick Henry with touchdown number 20 of the year. And the Ravens take the opening kick.
Shout out to the
Frustration after the PAT now, Billy's watching on 1st and 10 at the 123. They'll start here with the handoff to White.
I can call him and change for my song. That fucking head come in the middle of the shoes. That's great.
They see it down. Taken in by that catch took over 70 yards receiving that. He got 3 down.
I get excited.
And the lead back down to 21. He only needed 3 plays on that drive. And he was working on it. He was about to drive up to the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get better. despite the score, one to go. They begin first and 10. Right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's taken down by the split.
This page about
starting with a first down, 11 yards on that page.
yeah, his knee saved. That's what he called. He said, get on, like, you better start acting like that.
Alright, I got it.
At the top, he saved.
Scrimmage the 35. To Travis Jackson. Good game there. Not a whole lot of real
song longer than 2 minutes.
Nice
But if he had
carry.
another song,
So not quite a first down just yet. It looks like second and less than a yard.
You don't need to
Jackson
You just need to learn how to talk to AI.
His throw incomplete. So many times we talk about covers, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's Jackson. Now he knocks the ball away. Looking for Bateman, he's got it between 9 yards. Not enough to go be left now with 31.
This one can't take to me. I told that I'm not talking to me.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Okay.
Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by a 15 end. This is going to lead to another first down. The attack is made at the Bucs 31-yard line.
Hey, what's that was handed to it? Made back in it. Moving from UK, we
Jackson.
had me stabbing it. Sinead jumped up.
Now into the hands of Flowers.
And that shit.
with them talk, somebody said he was talking about
19 yards and another first down.
but he from the UK too. He said the UK is the that's her.
And that'll be taken in by the Ravens touchdown. 17 yards out. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play call, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. You can play any.
What you all on my papers for? Why even out there?
I've been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through. Spend that time before I ever trap you. They thought I was gonna fall off. I hate to bring you bad news. On so many grades, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back in slow. Sick niggas make you broke. Rich niggas get you broke. Baby Billy to ballet and let that nigga dry the pole.
They're rocking and rolling right now.
Let me pop off. Little clubs, slapping drunk, come home and get my rock
So
out.
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. John White and the rest of the Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. He's been very merciless. I know he's used the word merciless a lot, but he's been a great part of this.
No doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back. That means everything's coming together. Big guys that run created space. You run space.
And then he's got to get it. 10-yard line. So now,
Nah, she was blocking that something. I don't know what that was.
Now Mayfield.
Bitch. That make pop ball.
Only a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with third and 9
I know Bellafield playing 2 years.
Oh yeah, little step in
The
there.
big tight end in motion right.
All these horses legs.
Mayfield.
To be honest, no one
Back at the 11-yard line.
I'm talking about in it. Everybody started
Sad, like I'm in it.
like everybody like a song, but everybody was on that one part. I'm about to play her part. Not
I'm
the second.
in it.
Here's right
I'm talking about in it.
So his first field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question that he's
And so I had to see what I y'all listen to the song.
You just got out when you're qualified, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. And watch what this guy.
They wasn't good too, though. They saw
running back getting set for this next possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this one? Too early to play the next
Yeah, girl. I listen. On here, Mama, I don't know if you heard it, but she was on off the porch. She don't know how to do ad-libs. So all her ad-libs is from the girl who's on the verse. When you like listen to her, and listen to the verse, the ad-lib. She don't know how to do ad-libs, but the other girl doing her ad-libs.
Who? Pluto don't know how to do
Pluto
that.
don't know how to do ad-libs. The girl YK Niecy is doing all her ad-libs. Now if you listen to her, you can hear her. Look.
Be put on, bitch, like what the fuck, son, down, epic with the brew, you know we did
It's
it.
easy.
He won't be let her here, don't get no coochie at the queen, plus her Lulu on his butt. Fuck the spell, we getting money, fresh to death, when I'm popping hoes forever, looking funny. Free picking bitch, I with the gang, call the boss on us, so quiet, they gon' let them drink.
Now look, I told you every time I listen to music, this shit pop up. Look.
Delete all that.
This is what NFL offense is called.
Delete it. Delete all them apps. Like all of them.
Wind it down. At the same time, keep his hands on the ball down the field.
Yeah, it's me.
That's what I'm trying.
Getting money, you gon' be back. I'm not
Jackson. Yes, he can see it. It's down to 34. He's going to be short of the first and a few yards.
Now the girl about to come up.
We're going to get a timeout. We've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will get come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Fourth down, and here's Jackson. That's his lead. They'll get him out just short of the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Jackson will throw again.
She need her to do that though.
I think he's a just got enough time for the play to develop.
You got one song that's out, and then you just want everybody to take it.
I'm trying to tell him, motherfucker. You ain't it. Right, at least wait.
And the Ravens get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
In order to lead in a game, you gotta get plenty of
It
contributors.
make a motherfucker don't want to fuck with her now, fuck with Shorty.
This game,
Like for real.
guys,
Yeah, like on some real shit like that. That's how you do when you get a little cut out.
As this one continues to go. Tucker able to connect on the extra.
And then you got the girl do the ad there for you. You trying to drag like that bitch? Nah, ain't no look like that bitch.
Back now in Tampa.
Oh,
The fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Okay, he's got in it. Got a song called In It.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this
And then the
one.
girl, she was like, you don't remember when she was like, going to be because that nigga spend their money? And then the girl YK's got the girl going to be on her
And he'll
song.
be stopped up at the 25.
Hey, boo, I think all of them was just doing the verse so they can get on. To see if the song was going, because she even said, she like, I didn't even know the song was going to be this, like, hit like that.
Rabbit out of there.
And you get that cut out, you do that, that's crazy, yo.
Here's Mayfield.
You trying to take the whole song like you did the whole song yourself.
He brings it in over the middle. And he's going to clock following a pick up at 7. That's the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. That's it. And now he has just it's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Mayfield to throw it. Get that out of the flats and right. And he is tackled inside the 49 to the 35. 19 yards there from the catch and run. In Raven territory now. Here's the 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. This is White on the 20s. And it's continuing to do it as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to go is straight and get one key block. That might be your word. That was pretty good. You're sitting in the football. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it. What it does is emphasize the strategic football and situational football. It's not just on the offensive side, is it? Defense, like where the first down marker was, is making sure he doesn't get that. 151 yards on the ground for him now, as he's gotten better, really, as nothing's going on. And the tight end goes in motion left. Mayfield wants to throw. And he's got it. And the Bucs are for a touchdown. He's tackled. White. Touchdown. He's doing his part, so still producing the size of the weapons. And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other two-thirds. He needs the defense to throw over.
That's where they probably got that wham from. When you got more damn wham.
Big play. Help them get back in.
That's the point by the Watson is up and good. And
all of them
to 24. Following the touchdown, here's McGraw for the kickoff.
Because that nigga dropped the bag. Hey, let me. And then the girl Barnaby and the girl YK.
And they will regular down.
That's what they got to do, just keep driving.
The 30. The visitors' offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at the scoreboard. But they scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going and continue to pull it off.
And it's gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? People continue to accelerate. So what people they decide to do is they come out to this stuff. But the way this team is going, they get beat off they're executing those.
And bitch, I'm harder than y'all ugly bitches. Nigga, daily talk that pussy boy, they call me shots. Yeah, and when I'm ready to drink my money, so I'm fucked up, but I'm coming, bitch, I'm scrapping like a dice.
Now Jackson. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
That will certainly make him that's pretty happy because he's a more chance to do it to the best of the schedule. As far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just
probably just our boys.
This one, it's a long time ago.
I feel like this.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You don't even understand what the fuck she's saying.
Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And
Yo, Jackson.
getting this one inside the 20. Yardage down and scramble, but gets the first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made it to 3-yard line.
She got that bitch lit. Yeah, like I don't know why she did it.
There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens have shown this now as they enter the other fourth. He has been fun to watch during the football.
That's all I like.
Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now, 4 touchdown passes.
He's still perform with him,
but I'm feeling that game right now because he is absolutely pumped up in secondary.
That's half our verse.
Attack the defense and keep them out of the game.
Tucker with the extra point.
That's crazy, though.
Was over a
That's
while
what people
ago.
do when they get money, y'all.
That big lead.
They betrayed you and shit. Man, that shit crazy. Y'all be more better together.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Whoa, does he got to take Ash&MOlive Madden?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first. You know, the ball was reaching out of the window of the close to being nervous. When they tried to reset, we started it out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Going across the formation, it's Ash&MOlive. And he's all the way down at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Mayfield now. 6. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they once more. Catch by White. And that's it.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a busy night for him continues. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move. Nice run. Winds up getting about 6. 2nd down and 4. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The quick feed by Jackson. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage there on his way. That gets our 1st down.
It's out there.
Now it's Jackson.
Guaranteed that taxes and fees included.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one more for the ball. Just you have to use Jackson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Just a free run that time. And it was finished off by Charlie Cole's touchdown.
Check your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the deuce. The bump. The bitch that ain't the kind. I'm from the deuce. The bump. The bitch that ain't the kind. I'm from the
Drive
deuce.
just across the 33 minutes working on the return. Scrimmage of 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bitch, I ain't no kid. I'm a grown man. And I don't need your cash. Got my own bands. But they come in to break them out.
Here to start the drive.
Okay, let me check that.
Then we get the 30. It's a completion, but they go in the wrong direction. Loss of yards, and now we're dealing with a second and long. Down that field.
Bitch, I'm on the phone. In the pocket, for the somebody you can't go. It's a roll. That's so good.
It'll be a first down.
That's like I'm enjoying. Bitch, I'm on the phone. In the pocket, for somewhere you gotta be yelling out. Gang.
That's tough. That's mine. Caught that.
And all of a sudden, knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. And as his defense walks off the field, they can do so.
Workout by daybreak. It may not be a day late. 30 yards of melee. They going nuts like paydays. Sending homies money on checks. Homies brave, look, I'm really from the gang. Flat side royalty, Bruce making loyalty. Hoes we can take it, the oil leak, spoiling, side by hot dog, hot water, boiling. Street, got something like the Lee Street. We don't get the drop, I just spin, it's a repeat. Wait, drop the 100, we was 3 deep. I'ma dive in on little baby more than knee deep. Flat side royalty, got bands for the loyalties. Shut the party down up in the ops, trying to spoil it. No slow, big state, 9 to put a O on them. Put the holes on them, and then we gotta yell it out.
Gang, gang.
You gang bang, I be outside with my gang. Check your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the bitch that ain't the nine. I'm from the deuce. The bitch that ain't the nine. I'm from the deuce. The bitch that ain't the nine. I'm from the deuce. The bitch that ain't the nine. Got put on the 120 and be high in the crowd. You ain't got a body, get it through, looking like the fucking tool like Becky. I run outside with the guys, and you know we got. With mask, know what time, hoes, dying, boo, you ain't got it up the slide. When your hair out, your bitch, fuck it out. When your hair out, your bitch, fuck it out. Big night guns, I was park on my right. Flag to the right, make a left on the white. I was on the ass, playing the baby semester. Make a run when the dog coming. 142 Street, the peace still ain't far from you. Hit her up in all of them. Blue faces, bloody. Since late bays, we been gang, free the gang, free the cash after tax days. I was born a bastard. The bitch wanted to choose, make her choose up faster. Homies hanging out, neighbors
Brave inside somebody.
I never post a blog because I never been a they want to be like Mike. All we did was wrong, never did what's right. Rather play your cards right.
I don't know who that is. What he supposed to be?
And I'm yelling, gang. I be yelling out, gang. Do you gang bang? I be outside with my gang. Check your gang signs if you gang bang. I be outside with my gang. I'm from the bitch that ain't the nine. I'm from the deuce. The bitch that ain't the nine. I'm from the deuce. The